Yeah, somebody want to go. I read. I don't know. I just got that spirit of reading in me, man. Just want to cry loud.
Oh, yeah.
No, I said, yeah, I can get that.
All right, so first and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, important live from Babylon the Great, man. He had to let our people know, the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indians, that we are the biblical Israelites according to the Bible. Right? We ain't black, we ain't African American, we ain't Negroes, we ain't Hispanic, we ain't Puerto Ricans, we ain't Cubans, we ain't Dominicans, we ain't Guatemalans. We're the Israelites according to the Bible, man. And we out here, I'm going to finish with my brother left off at, getting into these heathens, man. Because these heathens got a price to pay, man. Right? The Most High God got a bounty on these heathens' heads. Right. You give me Psalms 137 and 17-19. You give me book of Amos, chapter 1 verse 11. Right? Because these heathens thought they can get away with their judgment. They really had to make a fake religion called Christianity to try to hide their judgment, man. But the Most High God going to catch up with them.
Right. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 137 and verse 9. Happy shall he be that taketh and danceth thy little ones. Verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Right, so our mighty forefather David, he's saying, remember the children of Edom. Now, who is Edom in today's time? That would be the so-called white race. Right. So David is telling him, even back then in the ancient world, David was telling the Most High God to remember the children of Edom. Why was David telling the Most High God to remember the children of Edom? Because the same stuff they was doing back then, they doing now. And we're doing the same thing our forefather David was doing. We're telling the Most High God to remember the children of Edom. Lord, remember all the rape, robbery, murder that they done to our people. Remember what they did to our Jamaican brothers and sisters when they invented butt breaking. When they took the biggest, strongest male slave and raped him in front of all his family members. Remember that time in slavery when they had two horses, one on the left and one on the right, and they tied both a woman's legs to each of the horses and made the horses go separate ways and pull her apart. Remember when they fed our babies to alligators, right? And they called it alligator bait. Remember all these things. Remember Black Wall Street. Remember the Trail of Tears. Remember the Tuskegee experiment. Remember all these things that the so-called white man did to our people. Remember, and the Lord remember.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and danceth thy little ones against the stone.
Right, so the Most High God said we're going to be happy. We're going to be happy in that day when the kingdom is given to us. We're going to be happy in that day to see our to see the downfall of our enemies. I think that's Sirach 25. I mean Sirach 25 when it says to see the downfall of your enemies. Verse 5. We're gonna bring that up. Go to Sirach. No, it ain't Sirach. Somebody looked that up. I think they said Sirach though. Have to be the downfall of man. So
It's Amos chapter 1 and verse 11. Thus says the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
So it's already written, man. It's already written. The Most High God said He's not going to turn away the wrath and the punishment of Edom. So how of a sudden in 2023 we're going to try to, it's already written, now we're going to try to change God's words up and make Him a liar. Well, we know in Amos 1:11 the Lord said that He's not going to turn away His wrath from Edom, but we got Christianity now. We got white Jesus now. He can save him now. So we just going to forget about Amos 1:11?
Thus says the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
He kept his wrath how long?
Forever.
So it's telling you Esau kept his wrath forever, man. And it trickled down from his seed line. That same hate that Esau had to Jacob back in the womb, it's the same hatred that these so-called white people have against us now, man. That's why they look at you funny when you go into their stores. Right? This what they mean was you. This why they call you things like jigaboo, pork monkey, spit. Right? That's why it was nothing for them to hang your people on the tree. right? Because they got that same hatred that Esau had to Jacob. It ain't nothing new under the sun. You had that piece of fun, the king? Somebody found it? All right. You had Psalm 149. You said what? Psalm 149. You said something about to live to the gospel. To live to the gospel. Man, give me somebody give me OBADIAH 1:18. Right, because we out here to spread the gospel, man. Not only is we out here to spread the gospel to our people, but we have to let these heathens know their judgment, man. Right. That's part of the gospel too. A lot of people just want to forget about that part of the gospel. Or we're gonna tell the people about Yahweh Shai that he come back to save his people. We're not gonna tell the judgment of the heathen. So we take the whole book from Genesis to Revelation. We preaching the whole Bible, man. We ain't gonna just pick and choose what we want to read.
The Psalm chapter 149 and verse 6. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen.
Right, so the Bible said, amen, let a two-edged sword be in our hand to execute vengeance upon the heathens, man. What goes around comes around. What you do to a people gonna happen to you. So this is judgment in the Bible as we read. That's why a lot of pastors don't want to read the Old Testament. Right. That's why a lot of people are scared to read the Old Testament. They say it's done away with. They say we're in the new covenant now, so we ain't got to read the Old Testament. It don't matter no more. People don't understand. The Old Testament is literally majority of the whole Bible. Right. Right? So if you take away the Old Testament, you're going to have a little bit of part of the Bible. You have to get into the Old Testament to know you have to get into the Old Testament to understand what's happening in the New Testament. Right.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains.
So we're going to bind their kings in chains. Right. Donald Trump, right? Joe Biden, right? What's the Ronald Reagan, right? You know what I'm saying? Abraham Lincoln, you going to chains. George Washington, you going to chains. That's right. Right? Theodore Roosevelt, you going to chains. What's the Edomite?
George Washington.
Going
to chains.
What's the Stephen Hawking that was in the wheelchair? You going to chains. Bill Gates going to chains.
Man that played 10 Commandments of Moses. You going to chains.
He going to chains.
Charleston Heston. You going to chains.
Larry Bird, you going to chains. Steve Jobs, you going to chains. All these people, man.
Elon Musk,
you right?
Going to chains.
All these people going to chains, man. The Bible said we're gonna bound their kings, even the Rockefeller, the Rothschilds, the people that we don't see that's behind the scenes. They going to chains, man. We ain't getting away with that, bro.
To bind their king with chains, and their noble with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. Dishonor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord.
So this is what we waiting for, man. This is the honor of the saints to bound them in chains. Just imagine in the kingdom of heaven, you're going to see Donald Trump in chains. He's going to be walking around like this. And then beside him going to be Joe Biden. Or you can only imagine seeing this, bro. And also Queen Elizabeth. Right. Them, all them over there in England that stole all our gold, that stole all our wealth. Right? You said who? King Henry, the first, the second, third, fourth, and fifth. They going to change, man. Alexander Free, I'm going to get it to him. Alexander Free, Antiochus, you know what I'm saying? All them men. You said Nebuchadnezzar, Herod, all them people going to change, man.
Revelation 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right, so the Bible says if you lead a group of people into captivity, you got to go into captivity, man. Right, so we understand what race of people that led us into captivity. Hey, Black and Hispanics got to understand, man, we got the same common oppressor, bro. When you look throughout history, right, excuse me, you believe in the Bible? What's your nationality? Who? Mexican, right? All right. So have you ever heard of the Israelites? What you know a little bit about the Israelites? There was oppressed people now. So if the Israelites were oppressed people back then, what people are getting oppressed in today's time? Why would you say everyone? I don't see everybody getting oppressed. I don't see everybody in the hood.
Right.
It's not just about ethnicity, it's literally about mentality. Everyone can dress one way or another. It's just you have to have a mentality for not oppressed.
So if I had the mentality to not get oppressed, would that stop me from getting oppressed?
Only by doing, reading the Bible and living by the word and get rid of the God.
But it's deeper than the thought, though, brother. Because I can have the thought of I'm not a slave, but if I'm going around and I'm in the hood and I'm in the slums and the ghettos and I'm seeing my people get shut down the street, it don't matter what I'm thinking.
Right.
I'm seeing it every day with my eyes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's why by living by God, not by thinking it. You have to do it by your actions.
I agree with the actions, but let me show you something. Give me the book of Deuteronomy 1 and 1 real quick. Let me show you something real quick, brother.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1.
Without.
These be the word which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Until
All Israel.
Right, so we know the Israelites, like you said, they was an oppressed people. So when you get into the book of Deuteronomy, the Israelites were with Moses. This is the first chapter and verse in Deuteronomy 1 and 1. He said he's speaking to all Israel. So I'm going to show you, according to the Bible, that the so-called black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we are indeed the children of Israel.
Right.
Right? Because Mexican, you won't find the term Mexican nowhere in the Bible. Just like you won't find the term African American nowhere in the Bible. You won't find the term Native American in the Bible. But we all share a similarity, and that's the same struggle, man. Black and Hispanic all throughout history got the same struggle. And we got the same criminal oppressor that been stealing our land and raping our women, threw us on slave ships. Right? And let me show you something. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6 real quick, can you? There's something very special about us. Even Hispanics. You know, you have some black people in the hood, but you also have Hispanics in the hood as well, man. You know what I'm saying? You go to California, you go to Texas, where a lot of our Hispanic brothers at. We struggling the same way. You know what I'm saying? So
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. But thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
right. So the Most High God, He chose the Israelites to be a very special people, man. These were the chosen people of God. So now we waking up in 2023. We waking up and realizing that, dang, we are these people of this book. We are the same people. The only difference between me and you is where the slave ship stopped there. Right? In the different languages that we speak. The reason why a lot of Hispanics speak Spanish because we were conquered by the Spaniards, the Spaniards. That's why a lot of our Hispanics are Catholic because that's the religion that He brought over here on our people. Same thing with Christianity. You won't find Christianity nowhere in the Bible. That's a man-made religion. Can you put it over, King? That's a man-made religion, man. So we just letting our people know the truth that we are indeed the children of Israel, man. And it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? When you get into the Bible, we got to understand, like, dang, if the Most High keep talking about these children of Israel, who are they? He didn't cast them. The Lord cast away people at Romans. Because the Lord did cast them away. So they got to be here somewhere. We just got to figure out who they is. And I'm going to show you real quick before you go. Let me get this first.
Oh, yeah.
This is the book of Romans chapter 11 and verse 1. I say then, as God cast away his people, God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God hath not cast away his people, which he foreknew. What ye not what the scripture saith of Elias, how he maketh intercessions to God against Israel, saying.
So yeah, he said, and Paul said in Romans 11 that he didn't cast away his people. The Lord just didn't delete all his people or kill all of them, and the Israelites ain't here no more. They know the Israelites here walking the earth right now, and that's me and you. You more than likely probably come from the tribe of. You more than likely see you say Hispanic. You more than likely come from the tribe of Issachar. And me and the brother right there, he come from the tribe of Levi, which are the Haitians, the priests. And most of us come from come from Judah, which are American black. So we are the same tribe. We are the same nation of people. We just come from different tribes. Because Jacob had 12 sons, which the Jacob name was changed to Israel, which makes up the Israelites. So we come from each one of these tribes, man. But real quick, let me get Deuteronomy. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15 real quick. even and you can look this stuff up. You can go into history. It's even some stones that was found in Mexico that was written in Hebrew. It was a Hebrew written on some stones in Mexico because the Hispanics and Native Americans before we were speaking Spanish or English, we were speaking Hebrew. That was the language that we were speaking before the colonizers came and conquered us.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. So this is going into our people made a covenant or an agreement with God. He gave us some commandments to keep. He told us, or we told him that we was going to keep these commandments. But our people didn't keep them. So he said, if you don't keep my commandments that I tell you to keep, I'm gonna put a curse on you. So I'm gonna show you a few of these curses that he said was gonna happen to the Israelites to prove that we are indeed the biblical Israelites according to the Bible and that we God's chosen people. So give me verse 16.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So the Bible said the Israelites, they're gonna be cursed in the city, wherever city you go, 2023. Those people are going to be the majority of people that's cursed in the city. So if you go to any city, brother, if you go to any city or any state, what people you know as a whole are cursed? Like they live the poorest in any city you go to. That's real. It's right. And that's proof that the Bible talking about us. He said we're going to be cursed in the city. What he said after that?
Cursed shall thou be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So he said not only is we going to be cursed in the city, we're going to be cursed in the fields as well too. That's why, we were picking cotton. Even Hispanics, they was in the tobacco field. So a lot of people don't know because the schools don't really teach us about the captivity of our Hispanic brothers and sisters. Exactly. History is made by the oppressed. So they're not going to tell you the truth. They're not going to tell you exactly what happened. They're not going to tell you. They always sugarcoat it. Exactly. Let me give you a card before you leave, my brother. Are you an Israelite? You guys told you. Hey, the brother said they're not going to tell you the truth, man. They're not going to tell you the truth. Bring it up.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a particular people, unto peculiar people, unto himself above all the nations that are upon the face of the earth.
Right, man. So, hey, we are the chosen people of God, man. Right? A lot of our people, when they don't say, when a lot of our people walk around and say, oh, what's up, King? What's up, King? They don't truly understand the power that's in that, bro. Right. The Most High God said that you are a chosen, a peculiar people, man. Right? We're supposed to be set in the order. That's what's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven, man. This is why we get upset when they paint the image of Christ to be a so-called white man. That's when everybody want to say, why you upset? Color don't matter. No, we upset because you hide the true image of our king, man. That's madness. What? So you telling me, if this would have happened to any other race would have felt the same way we feel. If Jesus was an Asian man, right, and they painted him white, the Asians would have been upset if they would have found out he was an Asian man. But nah, because he's a so-called black man, that's when they want to be like, hey, nah, just forget it. Color don't matter. No, and he died. It don't matter what color he was. It matter what he did or how he was on earth. That's BS, bro. It definitely matter what color he is. Because if he a black man, that means his people black. That means his seed line so-called black. And you take away his achievements by saying he's a so-called white man. Right. This man was the greatest man that ever on earth. Hey, brother. Hey, you got 2 minutes, King? You got 2 minutes? All right, and we the Israelites according to the Bible. Destruction coming to America and the kingdom of heaven at hand. You know what I'm saying? But that's just like if somebody painted Larry Bird 50. I mean, that's just like 50 years down the line. Somebody they paint. There's like Michael Jordan, right? We know Michael Jordan is so-called black man. Then 80 years down the line, they paint him to be a so-called white man. So all the achievements that Michael Jordan did while he was on earth is given to a so-called white man. Right. So color indeed does matter, man. We need to know these things. If we believe in history, if we believe in the Bible, we need to know the color and the nationality of these people to relate back to their people in today's time. You see what I'm saying? So that piece of get that.
It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 18. The house of Jacob shall be a fire.
Right, this is prophecy. This has not happened yet. The Bible said the house of Jacob, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, the Bible said we're going to be as a fire.
And the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them, and shall devour them. And there shall be not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken.
Right, so the yeah. Hold that. So the Bible saying, hey man, Esau gonna be for stubble, right? And we happy to hear this, bro. Because for 400 plus years, we've been getting oppressed. We shouldn't have to pay taxes. We was brought over here as slaves. We didn't freely want to come over here. Black, Hispanic, and Native American people should not have to pay taxes. We shouldn't have to. Why we have to pay the taxes? We were brought over here as captives. But yet they make us, that's the pride of the so-called white man. We're going to bring you over here as captives. We're going to rape your women. Right? We're going to feed your babies to alligators. We're going to so-called free y'all out of chains. Then y'all going to go through segregation. But guess what? Then y'all niggas going to pay taxes. So you telling me that all this cotton we picked, we can't get no damn free shirt. We can't get no free underwear. We picked all this cotton, man. Now we over the 40 acres in a mule. They told us we're going to give you 40 acres in a mule. We don't want that no more. We don't want no reparations no more. No money. Now we want the bloodshed. And it's going now, it's gonna happen when Yahweh shall return.
It's the book of Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 12 and verse 8. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
That's right.
And he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. And the house of David shall be as God.
So the Bible said the house of David is going to be his God, man.
Right.
That's the biggest, and the so-called white man fear that, bro.
Right.
The so-called Negroes waking up. How's the so-called white man going to stop 144,000 killmongers, man? Woo. How is he going to stop that, man? With the mindset of killmonger, with the mindset of the Maccabees brothers, with the mindset of King David. How's the so-called white man going to stop that, man? That's his biggest fear. Us waking up who we is, keeping these commandments, man. Already said, read that again, man.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 12 and verse 8. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. And the house of David shall be as God.
Right, we're going to be back in our true estate, man, because the Most High God said that we are gods on this earth, man.
Right.
The Most High said we are gods, but we're going to come back to that state real soon.
Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 15. Bring it out. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
All the heathen, not some of the heathen. The day of the Lord, the mighty day of the Lord that's coming real soon is near upon all the heathen. Now this is the book of Obadiah. And a lot of people don't even know about the book of Obadiah. Because the pastors in the church don't even read the book of Obadiah. But the Bible said the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. Keep going.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
So the Bible said, as you done, it's going to be done unto you. Right. So you reap what you sow, as the scripture says. Right. You reap what you sow. If you torture the people for 400 years, you rape, rob, and murder, and stole their land, you stole them, you stole their riches, the Bible said, hey, it's going to happen to you. Right. The Most High God didn't forget about that, man. The Most High God got ops out here, bro. Right. And they don't look like him.
Right. Their reward shall return upon their own head.
Right, and their reward going to return upon their own head, man. Gotcha, that's what the Most High God saying. Gotcha, you thought you was slick. You thought you done escaped judgment. Gotcha, pull up on you like old dude pulled up on Ricky on Boys in the Hood with a shotgun. That's how the Most High God going to pull up on them. You know, they're going to be running. They either my friend going to be like, Johnny! And he going to, Most High God going to kill him, man. Get that precept king. Put him to death, man. You can't escape the Most High God's judgment. If the Most High God allowed all these righteous men, all these righteous prophets to go through slavery, how much more these heathens that he said was like spit?
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 7.
There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Right, so the most, hey, what he said, that's a joy, man. Read that again.
And the joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Right, so that's the thing that he said bring joy in his heart. Those are one of the things that bring joy in his heart. To see the downfall of his enemies, man. Right. To see the kingdom that they love so much, they had so much faith in, to see it collapse. It's just to see their faces when this kingdom is falling. Hey, Babylon, America is falling, man. They making movies about it now. They're putting it in your face to let you know that America is falling. America is not that country that it used to be, man, when it was built up. You had other nations used to fear America, man. Now these other nations they ready to war against America now. America got transgenders in their military now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fearing no of these other countries, man. Putin to push that button at any time. Woo. Right? So give me the you know what give me matter of fact, you had something. No, brother was holding something. He had. Oh, give me the book of Isaiah chapter 63. I can't give me Isaiah 63. 61. Yeah, so we pushing this judgment out, man. Hey, the Spirit of the Lord is out here right now.
Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 3.
Okay, go to Isaiah 60. Go to Isaiah 60.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 1. Who is that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bosra?
So, amen. So the most, who that is coming from Bosra, man? Who is that coming from Edom? This is Yahweh Shah, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Right? He coming to America, right?
Keep going. That is glorious in his apparel.
He glorious in no apparel, man. He the king. Right? He gonna come with fashion. You look at his people. Right? Look how we like to dress. Look how we coming. He gonna come in the same way.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
Right, so he said, hey, ain't you red? Why you red in your, why is Yahweh Shah, who the world calls Jesus Christ, when he returned, why does it say he gonna be red in his apparel? Why is his clothes gonna be red? Because that's from all the bloodshed, all the killing that's what he gonna be doing. All that blood gonna be getting on it. Somebody get that precept, the blood gonna, you keep going on that. The blood gonna be in his garment. The blood gonna be behind the horse's bridle.
Oh, what is it?
And thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. I have trodden the wine press alone.
He said he not trying the wine press alone. And he a soldier, man. Right? He on his lonely, bro. He said, I don't need no help. You know how in the army they be like, back up, I need backup, help me. They overriding me. The Most High God, Yahweh Shah saying, I don't need that. I'm doing it alone, bro. I got some unfinished business to handle. That's what he owns.
I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me.
It was none with him, bro. Just imagine Yahweh Shah stepping on the scene. Ain't nobody with him, bro. He coming for bloodshed. He doing all the killing. One man. He a one-man army, bro.
For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment.
So he said, for his anger, he talking about Bosra, the so-called white people, the Edomites. He said the blood is going to be sprinkled upon his garment, bro. Right. It's not a lot of killing, man, for the blood to be on you, for your whole hero to be changed to red. Right. That's a whole lot of killing going on, man.
And I will stain all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is mine heart, and the year of my redeem is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth.
Right, you can hold that. All praise to the Most High. What you got?
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 20. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and the blood came out of the winepress, even unto the house, even unto the horse bridles. by the space of 1,600 furlongs.
That's right.
So the Bible said the blood is gonna be like to a horse's bridle, man. I don't even know the measurement of how high that truly is, but yeah, like somewhere right here, man.
What's a little bit? Yeah.
You think they're gonna be able to swim in blood?
Right.
A pool full of blood, right? That's a lot of killing, man. Right? These heathens don't understand what's going on. They worry about Christmas shopping, trying to get the biggest Christmas tree.
Right.
Right? They getting their Christmas carols. They practice their Christmas carols.
Holly jolly spirit.
They getting into the holly jolly Christmas spirit, man. You don't know what's going on, bro. They don't understand that Yahweh Shai is gonna come back and crack that scalp of bloodshed.
Right.
He's smelling blood, just like a shark. When you put some blood in the water and the shark start to smell that blood, they're gonna attack it. That's how Yahweh Shai gonna be, man. Yahweh Shai gonna come back with blood, man. He's smelling it. He's coming back with war, right?
Yeah. It is. What percent is on?
Isaiah 6:10. You keep going to it.
Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 60 verse 10.
Bring it out.
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Right, so the Bible said the sons of the strangers are going to build our walls, man. This don't sound like equality, bro. This don't sound like everybody in the kingdom of heaven holding hands and laughing.
That don't sound like it.
It don't sound like it. So where's this lie coming from in the Christian church, man? That's why everybody that come up here think it's only one gate for everybody.
Right.
There's nowhere in the Bible.
Nowhere.
The Most High God said, hey, the Gentiles are going to build up your walls.
Right.
They're going to do hardcore labor, bro, building up our walls. Keep going.
Therefore that gate shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that man may bring up unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
So they're going to bring in, hold on. We can get 14 too. But they're going to bring in, they're going to bring all they, that's why it's going to be open. They're going to bring in all their riches that they stole from us, plus more. They're going to bring all their gold, all their wealth. They're going to be bringing everything again to us, bro. Right. They're going to be giving it to us as gifts.
Right.
And they're going to be building our walls. But this don't sound like equality, and this don't sound like everybody equal. This sounds like one group of people going to be putting that work in, while another group of people chilling and receiving benefits and rewards.
Verse 14.
Bring it out.
The son also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee. And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at thy soul, of thy feet. And they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Right, so the Most High God said they're gonna come. He said they're gonna come bending down to you. The people that afflicted us, man, the people that had us in captivity and chains. The Most High God said they're gonna come bending down unto us, man, and they're gonna reverence us as the children of God. They're gonna know their place, just like Christ told that Canaanite woman in Matthew 24. He called her a dog and she accepted it. That's the same. If the heathens ain't like that, what that precept about if basically they don't get down with it, they're gonna be put to death.
Oh, right before me in Christ. Yeah.
Now I think it's in Isaiah 66 when it says,
6, verse 4.
16:11.
I got a precept for the bow down. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say that they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
Right, so the same thing. That's a precept where we just read in Isaiah 60. They're going to have to bow down, bro.
Right.
These heathens going to have to bow down and confess that we the children of God.
Right.
They're going to have to bow down to our men. They're going to have to bow down to the women. They're going to bow down to our children.
Right.
They're going to have to bow down and confess that we're the children of God. But what's going to happen if you have a little heathen that want to kind of buck up and be like, I'm not bowing down to you, nigga. I'm not going to do that. What's going to happen to him or happen to her? Let's see.
Isaiah chapter 60 verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Right, so the Bible said the nations are the people that don't want to come and serve us in that day, that don't want to get down with the commandments, right? That don't want to go in the field and pick that cotton.
That's right.
The Most High God said they're gonna be utterly wasted, man. They're gonna be utterly destroyed, bro. Right?